The honest truth about working in sales is that some days are so difficult, I want to heave my body through this monitor right here, quit everything and join marketing. You'd have to be in a really dark place to do that. On the flip side, sales can be incredibly rewarding, satisfying, and lucrative. Some days go really well, you help your customer, you get paid well, and you have a warm, fuzzy feeling inside that you had a great day at work. Another thing that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside is when you guys like these videos below. It really helps support the channel. So let me give you a second, hit the like button now. In this video, I'm gonna break down the nuances about working in sales. I've been working in software sales the last 2.5 years of my career, started as an SDR, promoted to an account executive. My goal is to become an enterprise software sales rep. For those of you who have been following this channel for a while, you've come to expect daily sales videos. This video you're watching right now is the 40th consecutive day in a row that a video has been posted on this channel. So your support means the world to me. And I recently posted a video titled, "Why I Trade Happiness for Money in My Software Sales Job." I want to briefly address that because I think that message plays into this overall, the honest truth about working in sales. Although most people think you need to be an extrovert to succeed in sales, be super talkative, like to connect with other people, build relationships, be super friendly, I'm naturally pretty introverted. And I find myself at the end of days, I like to recharge by being alone, but it can be incredibly isolating and lonely at times. And if you're working in sales right now, you know what I'm talking about, especially working remotely in a COVID environment. Monday through Friday, I wake up, I come sit at this desk you're seeing right here, and I start making calls, I do my thing, but then in the evenings, you're by yourself, you're not really doing anything. And that's one of the reasons why I started this channel as an outlet to connect to other like-minded, ambitious-driven sales folks that hopefully can connect to this content. Let me get into the actual specifics of the honest truth about working in sales. And one of the points is going to be, I sacrifice happiness for success right now. And let me unpack that. I'm a 25-year-old single male. I live alone. I've had roommates the last 8 years. And I've realized in life there's different buckets. There's the career bucket, which is my sales job. And we're gonna get into exactly about the honest truth in sales and some of the nuances, but I think a lot of you will relate to this. There's family life, there's relationships, there's physical fitness, there's spiritual health. There's these different buckets of life. And right now, as a 25-year-old guy that all I can think about is becoming successful, making a lot of money, I'm willing to sacrifice other areas of my life in order to double down and put down more energy towards my career, towards my sales job. So think about it as buckets. I'm allocating 150% to my sales job so that I can hopefully become more successful and accelerate my career path and put myself in a position where I'm differentiated and outperform other people over the long run. It's not guaranteed, but wherever you put your energy is where you're gonna see traction in life. So when you put energy in certain places, you're gonna neglect other areas. So one of the honest truths about sales is that if you really wanna be successful, you're gonna have to be willing to sacrifice who you are for what you wanna become. And one of the reasons why I've been so successful over the last 2 years is that I've never been in a relationship, have not had a girlfriend. I have friends, but I usually only see them on the weekends. I don't do anything on the weekdays besides work and make videos, so I have no distractions. I can focus all of my effort and energy into sales, and that's one of the reasons why I've been more successful than other people. You need to ask yourself, what do you have going in your life? What are the different buckets that you prioritize? You may not prioritize your career as much as me. You may prioritize physical fitness more, and you allocate 2 hours a day to working out so that you can have abs. If you're looking for one constant in your life, it can be relying on the fact that I'm gonna post videos every day on YouTube to this channel. So make sure to hit the subscribe button now. Subscribe to the channel, it would mean the world to me. Let's get into the honest truth about some of the nuances of sales. The first thing I wanna address is that you are paid to be told no. You are given a book of accounts. You're given 1,000 accounts. And your job, your responsibility is to go close revenue in those accounts. If you're an account executive, if you're an SDR, it's to go into those accounts, set up meetings, set up appointments, set up demos, generate pipeline. But I'm an account executive and I have a quarterly quota target I need to get. In order for me to go out and hit my quota, I need to go have meetings. So I need to go call people, I need to set up meetings, I need to do demos, I need to negotiate. Most of the time, I'm gonna be told no. A good win rate is like 10 to 20%. So statistically, most of the time, I'm going to lose. Think about a professional MLB player, Mike Trout. He's paid like $40 million a year. I think his batting average is maybe around the 300. I don't exactly know what it is. So for every 10 at bats, he'll get 3 hits. For every 10 deals, I might close 2 of them. So it's really important to accept that you're going to face adversity, you're gonna face rejection, and most of the time you're gonna be told no. Sales is a probability game, so you have to accept that a lot of the time it's not gonna work out. Some will, some won't. Who cares? Who's next? I adopt that mentality of not getting overly emotionally connected to the deals and understanding and accepting that I cannot control the outcomes, but I do recognize that sales is a probability game. So I'm always asking myself every step of the way, every day, what can I do to marginally increase my chances of winning this deal? And by thinking like that, you will begin to increase your win rate and close more deals as a result. The next point that I want you to know is that there's incredibly high upside in sales. Think of yourself as a franchise owner. Think about if you own a McDonald's, you have your customers, you have your 10, 15 mile radius. You are a franchise owner. You control a specific territory. So in my case, it's the South market. So I have like 500 accounts, 500 companies within my territory. I'm a franchise owner. I'm responsible for a quarterly target. So 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, that adds up to an annual target. And based on my performance, if I do really well, I'll get paid more. If I don't do so well, my job will be at risk and I won't make as much. So it's high risk, high reward. And some people don't like that. A lot of people get in a bad mindset. A lot of people have a lot of distractions going on in their life, and they may miss some targets. And if you miss a quarter, if you miss another quarter, I'm sure that that can start to have an adverse effect, similar to a baseball player that's constantly striking out. It's as much a mental game as it is a skills game. So you need to constantly be focused and locked in and execute on a daily basis. I've hit my quota for about 2 years straight. So that's, I think, 8 consecutive quarters. That is dating back to my SDR days. But if you constantly hit, you will outperform. My on-target earnings was like 80K last year. And I just filed my taxes and I made 113 just from software sales income. And I drastically outperformed my role. And I know a lot of you may be thinking, hey, Trent, you always say you make 131K. I had about 20K in capital gains. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that for transparency's sake, because there's a lot of people you can watch on YouTube. And I want you to feel rest assured that I have some validity with what I'm talking about. I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you with certainty, if you perform better in sales, you will get paid more. Here's something else that I think you guys will find interesting. Sales is the perfect career. And I know this may be a bit contradicting to what I was saying earlier about the different buckets and having to sacrifice, but it really is the perfect career to have a great work-life balance. And I'm someone who's not trying to balance. I don't want to balance my career and these other things because I just want to focus on my career. But along with my career in software sales, I have a passion for making videos and helping people. And that's one of the reasons why I put out videos every single day on this YouTube channel. So many of you message me on LinkedIn asking questions and just saying, Trent, really enjoyed that video. Thanks for sharing that. I totally relate to that. A lot of you are working from home and just need that constant connection, that video to always appear in your home screen that you may or may not click on depending on the thumbnail. I'm trying to get better at thumbnails. But where I'm going with that is hit me up on LinkedIn if you have any questions or you just want to join networks. I'm there. Just search Trent Dressel. But sales is the perfect job if you're interested in a side income. A lot of people hear side hustle, side income, side job, and at first, I was overwhelmed by that. I always heard that, and I saw other people at side incomes, and I'm like, I don't really know what that means. It'd be nice to do, but I don't know how to get started. And for the longest time, I always thought, I'll do e-commerce, I'll make a website, I'll do YouTube videos, blah, 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 blah. I went down a lot of paths. I started 2 podcasts, did 10 episodes for each. So I started a blog that I realized I sucked at writing. I tried to do e-commerce, but never picked a product. But YouTube was the one thing I picked, stuck with, quit multiple times, and now I've stuck with it. I don't know what the switch was. We're doing it now. So sales allows me to do my sales job. And what am I passionate about? What do I like to do? And what do I know more about than most people? And how can I help other people? I know a lot about sales. I like making videos. So let me make sales videos that relates to other salespeople and hopefully helps them become more successful in their own careers. There's perfect synergy to that. So my sales career helps me make content. By making content, it helps me get better, and it also helps me make other people better. So it's they're perfect synergy and they're perfect in alignment. So whatever your thing is, whatever you've been dreaming of, whatever you want to do as a side hustle, start now, especially if you're in sales. You do your sales job, you make income, you have stability. Now go out and create your thing, and next thing you know, you'll be making some big bucks. And that's my plan. I just created a 4-year plan. My head's down, I'm making videos every day, and I'm doing my sales career. I'm locked in for the next 4 years. And that's my focus, so you guys know. So really appreciate your support, really appreciate you watching. If you're still with me and you enjoyed this video, hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, hit me up on LinkedIn if you want. Drop me a comment too. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.